fucking bullshit. I'm starting to think what you're asking me is what would I have done if those blocks didn't show back up, and if they didn't, well, I'd probably just go into the liquor cabinet and get something a little bit stronger than just a Coke. To be truthfully honest, it's worth the risk. Go, 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 go! As far as, I mean, it looks like people enjoy it, so I have nothing against it, but I don't know, it's just, there's not much there that, I don't know, just feels my niche, that just makes me excited about it. Even when they had Kevin Spacey in there, which I thought was neat. I mean, I could be pleasantly surprised, and I wouldn't mind that. But I guess I've always just liked Battlefield. I like at least Battlefield 4 for no other reason than they let you actually drive vehicles and you destroy buildings and such. Which I'm quite sure you do destroy buildings in Call of Duty, it's just I've never played it. But as with any other PS4 owner, WWE fan, I have to ask you this. How do you feel about the Final Fantasy VII Remake? Are you excited? Are you just kind of blasé to it, not your thing? Oh yeah, that's true. And if they can make it, if they can make that Resident Evil 2 remake as good as they've remade the first one, and remade the first one again, technically, I will be so excited because it's been weird that they just haven't done that yet. Why they haven't redone 2 and me fucking die. Why they haven't redone 2 yet, I don't know. That makes no sense to me. Because as far as I know, there's not that many people that talks about the original Resident Evil. But just about everyone I know who knows that series knows 2. They either knew 2 or they know 4. And I think 4 can just be put away for a while. I think it can just stay there for a while. And they really don't need to make the first one again. Remaster of Battlefield. I assume that's Battlefield 3, but I'm not quite sure what the other one is. You'll have to excuse me, I'm kind of a RPG. I'm more into RPGs and Nintendo games, as weird as that is. Oh, Bad Company. Okay. I want to see something new. Especially with the PS4. I want to see something new. You know, I don't mind the remasters. I even don't mind the remasters of games that was made the last generation. But I'd like to see something new. What is that game that Sony showed off at E3? I think it was called Horizon, where you're basically this primitive hunter hunting robotic dinosaurs. That looks intriguing. I want to know more about it. I have no idea. You know, there's just not that many original ideas. And I know that's just because original ideas are hard to sell, and there's no guarantee in that. I assume that's Final Fantasy games, if I'm correct. If I'm wrong, just let me know. You know, and I've grew up with them, I've enjoyed them, but I gotta say, 13 has just put a bad taste in my mouth. You know, just because it's too simple. Well, not too simple, but the game basically plays itself. Run down a corridor, select the attack button. Your character will attack when they feel like attacking. It just feels like it takes so much of the game out. I'm getting really bad at this. I know they're coming out with 15, but I don't know. If it's as lame as all the 13 iterations, I don't know. I may be done with the series myself personally. What I would like to see, I would like somebody make a new Ninja Turtles arcade game, not that shitty remake of 4 that they did. I think that would be fun. And you would figure with the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live that there'd be more games like that, but I don't know. I guess I make too much assumptions. I've been watching the Game Grumps play that one, and honestly, that is one that is definitely on my list to play. If I stream, it's gonna be with a 6-pack. But it looks like fun, and I really like that aesthetic and that art style that they have going on for it. Just feels like a death metal album cover. Go. Now, will I cock it up here? Just about did there. I'm more of a fan of punk music myself, but the problem is just music just kind of sucks nowadays. I mean, just the best music you'll never know about it unless you stumble upon it, which I guess would make it a lot more endearing. I have more appreciation for metal now than I used to. just because I like hearing actual instruments. I mean, every once in a while, a good electronic beat is all well and dandy, but sometimes you just gotta have a double bass drum kick. You gotta have those fast-hitting riffs, those face-melting leads. You just gotta have that from time to time. That, and make sure you got a paid subscription to Pandora or iRadio or Google Music or something like that. Because you ain't gonna get any of that off of the radio stations. None whatsoever. Holy shit, he can actually jump across. And he's doing it just to taunt me. I do like Slipknot. They have maintained their sound rather well. Korn, on the other hand, fuck. They went through that whole dubstep phase, and I don't know. To me, it wasn't my cup of tea. I don't mind dubstep all that much, but it was just that mishmash with Korn, and it's just, ugh. It just sounded like it was being sold to you, or sold to me. You know, it just felt like a product. It didn't feel like music. Their old stuff, though, oh yeah, that's some good stuff. Especially before Ed found Jesus and left. Which I know he's back now, and I wonder how that sounds. Go, 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 go. You know one thing about Slipknot, just be glad they're still around after their guitarist got stabbed in the head with a knife. That was rather surreal. Hell. Well, we know it's not you. Crystal. It's not Crystal. No, not yet. But I tell you what. I will actually try and listen to it this weekend if I can find it. I will actually listen to it this weekend. And the next time I stream, I'll talk about it and see if I actually like it or not. What I may have to pry myself up to it. May have to listen to Follow the Leader and Untouchables before that, just to pry myself back into it, since it's been so long since I've listened to Korn. That could be good, but my neighbor's gonna hate me. Well, not Power Stone. It's not Gravity. Alright, I'll give it a try.